everybody, welcome back to Magika, episode 6 with me, Sid, and a delve into the 1.12 version of Ahh Magika specifically, but with a few supporting mods as well. And last episode we started building a storage system. I have populated some more of this, but there is still quite a lot of stuff left to come up with homes for. So the element we actually need is to get further into Tom's simple storage mod, which has things like inventory connectors, which connects all the touching inventories into one. So use the storage terminal to access. So we need that, for example, and that requires a diamond. Got diamonds. An ender pearl. Haven't got ender pearls. Can make redstone comparators. Open crate converts the block in front of it into an inventory, so that is for secrety stuff. Inventory cables, they're fairly straightforward. You can do a framed one so we can paint it and hide it and do all the things like that. Inventory cable connector connects the inventory to the inventory network or gives access to the network required to connect terminals. Place it on a one level beacon to make it accessible from anywhere in the same dimension, on a level 2 beacon to make the inventory link accessible from anywhere across dimensions. That is interesting, but of course it requires an ender pearl. Filtered version. Inventory proxy can expand the face of the block it's pointing at. Use a diamond on the side to enable filtering mode. I'm not entirely sure on that one. Basic inventory hopper, which is obviously just a hopper but puts into the inventory network. And I sound like my breakfast might be ready. So I obviously peaked too early on these. But what we need is ender pearls. And I'm not entirely sure the best way to go those. But I'll be back in a second once I've filled my belly with bacon. Back in a minute. Alright, achievement bacon get. Also achievement added a couple of mods, but mainly Farmer's Delight. I was hoping that one of them would give me right click harvesting, but they don't. Okay, that's fine. But I should have access to the tool belt now, which will be handy because I think spells are going to become problematic over time. However, I want to have a look at my level and spell options in my Oculus to see what attack defense. Let me have a look. Slow fall. What I want to see is, can I get fire resistance? Life tap, shrink, disarm, dispel, life drain. Mana. I don't think any of this is going to help me. That's attack. That's different. What are you then? What's the difference here? That is fire damp. Dig. Hang on. Light, night vision, lunar. Somewhere there must be a means of getting resistance to fire. Don't see how that would not be a standard item within the... You can't zoom out, can you? That's a shame. Personal self, jump boost, regeneration, shrink, heal, healing, life tap, summon, slow falling, contingency fall, slowness, gravity well, repel, wall, levitation, flight. Ooh, I think that's somewhat in the future though. Entangle, agility, swift swim, haste, runes, blah blah blah, damage duration, temporary reflect, shield. I'm surprised. I am really surprised that I can't find a fire resist. That just seems very strange. It's not a problem. I was just looking to see what options I had to avoid having to go into the Nether without, you know, any kind of thing. Because I need ender pearls, as I've already said. And the options I have for ender pearls are do the usual skulk around in a little constructed enderman trap at night, which is not my idea of fun. Go wandering around at night and try and find an enderman, which is definitely not my idea of fun. And we could, I'm not actually sure after that. We can't get to the end. Right, so first things first, I do need to look at the various bits of equipment I have in gold, because I have a blast protection breastplate, I have a mending breastplate, I do have unbreaking on a breastplate, and that is about it on those. What I was looking at is don't have anything by the looks of it with fire resistance, which is a shame, because that would be handy. Bum. I do have these though, so I can take these and combine. Wow, mending, blast protection, that's probably the better way of doing it, and then throw an unbreaking on it, give us a little bit more. So now when we go to the Nether, we can at least be, you know, protected, and it will have mending, so it should survive. I'm going to stick my food down there. I've got some spare stuff, some bits and pieces here. Right, yeah. Well, there's no avoiding it. The Nether is our destination. We might as well go and have a look, because I think I need a warped forest. Crimson Forest ain't going to hack it. And I forgot some stuff. Really, Portal? Noisy enough? I forgot something. Well, I forgot several things actually. One is I really could use a means of killing ghasts, and yeah, you know, just need to kill ghasts. Some flints there, that will give me some stuff. Let me clear you. Let me make a bow. It's not going to be a particularly good bow, but it will at least be a bow. And then we'll make some arrows. It will not be a lot of arrows, but it will at least be some arrows. I'm going to pop you away in my backpack for now. I don't think that's really going to help me a great deal in the Nether. And the other thing I probably could do with is some blocks. No, don't need a lot of blocks, but some blocks wouldn't be a bad idea. I have got a golden apple, so that's always handy to have as a reserve. And I've got my nature's compass, which means I should be able to find a warped forest direction once we get into the Nether. I hope that will work, but I really can't think of any other trick to get an ender pearl or two. So warped forest, start search. That way about 600 blocks. Oh, hang on. Nearly forgot the important thing. That way. Alright. Well, there's Crimson Forest over there, but the nearest warped forest is over this way. I'll grab a little bit of quartz while I'm here. Because... Hey! Damn it, I haven't got that many arrows to waste. Damn. Okay, I need to be a little bit more selective. I'm gonna just waste all my arrows in one go, aren't I? Yeah, alright, forget it. Forget it. Well, he's not firing at me right now. Ow. He's not firing at me right now, so I think that sounds like a piglin. It is, and I'm wearing the right clothes, so we don't need to worry too much. Okay, I'm missing a trick here as well, aren't I? Let me just grab this while I'm here. Ooh, wow, big vein of quartz at least. Lots of experience. Let's just go back down. And we're going to place one of these near our portal. Because that would have been sensible. I should be able to teleport to the portal then, which will be good. Portal. Done. Can't get anywhere sensible. Right, I will... I could have sworn I just saw a little neutral, like villager symbol on that. Oh well, no worries. Right, I'm going to carry on heading out that way. I will, and I will come back as soon as we are closer to the biome we so richly want. Alright. No danger of accidentally hitting them with that, is there? I don't think that's going to help me a great deal, but... Hi. Do you like my breastplate? Yeah, no. We're going to... Oh, well, there's a hoglin over there. We don't want to mess with him if we can avoid it. I will go and try and grab some crimson. Crimson stuff on the way back, but we need to be going, I think, that way still. That's skeletons. I don't want skeletons. And that was a long way down, actually. I ate the nether. I mean, there's a big question mark about whether I would have just been better to go straight up and tunnel, and maybe I would. But I am going to have to go into that Salt Sand Valley, aren't I? There is usually stuff in those, actually, but again, I'm not entirely sure how useful getting myself killed early would be right now, so let's just ignore that for a little bit and we'll continue going this way, and let's have a look. I'll keep my eyes open. Ah! For them. I don't want none of that, sir. No, go away. Don't want you. You're not welcome here. I mean, thankfully gas are slow-moving projectiles, but now he's still in the area. Now I am going that way, and it's about 500 blocks still, and I'm not entirely sure Well, I did bring these blocks for a reason, didn't I? I suppose. We just need to make sure I don't fall, because I'm going to take serious damage if I fall. Well, I'm going to die from there, to be honest. That is not a way I want to go. In fact, think about it. Looking at that, I would be better off heading back and going round over there, wouldn't I? I think I would. Alright, I'm going to try and get there without dying. Next time you see me, I will either be there or I'll be dead. One of the or the other. So, yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, it's on the map. I'm actually tunnelling. Because there was a massive great bit of things. There's a crimson forest up there, and I think that might be a bastion. But there's plenty. I'm not short of crimson forest. That is not an issue. So, and this thing here, for anybody who's interested, is actually a nether mine shaft. My experience, not the greatest resource holes that you can go for. The a lot of risk for little reward. So yeah, tunneling. That axe is nearly gone, but it doesn't matter. We've got teleport, so I'll be back in a moment. All right. Well, we made it down. I crested up there, and I just managed to tunnel around this way a little bit further, and I would have been fine anyway. But we've got basalt deltas there, and I mean, if I could get a blaze to spawn, I haven't actually seen a single blaze yet. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just an observation. But here's the warped forest, and I believe this is where, or at least it used to be, unless they've nerfed it in future versions. This was about the best place to find endermans in the nether. They always seem to spawn around here. So yeah, apart from getting some of this sweet, wood and stuff, my plan is to try and see if we can't see the odd endermans in the area. I might also try and plug some of these holes, just so we can utilize as much of this as possible, which is not going to be possible from that position. This is unusually brave for me. Right, let's just come back over there, let that bubble down, and I'm going to do a little bit of tree chopping while I'm at it. Because I want to have all... Oh god, that scares me. Always scares me. What I need to keep my eyes open for is that elusive endery man, who, well, apparently, there's one up from us. Or there's a mob up from us. I'm not saying it's an endery man, but we can just break these by hand, so I will do. Anyway, let me harvest a few bits and pieces while we're here. I'll get this cleaned up a little bit so we can abuse the area a little bit better, and I'll be back again in a short while. We've got our first customer. I'll just use this, I think. Ow. Where did he go? Oh, we've got two customers. Right, don't look at them yet. Ow. we've got 3 customers. Come on then. 1. Hello. Man. Killing these guys with... Oh, did I get my first one? Right. Hang on. 2 of them. See? It worked. I only got the 1 pearl from those 3, but you know, let's not be negative Nellies. That's a good start. Okay, I need to continue harvesting warped stems while we work. Well, warped everything actually. While we wait for a few more. Back in a bit. Well, so far been pretty effective. I've got 6 whole ender pearls now, which, considering I'm not rocking any kind of looting sword, I do have a looting 2 sword, but it's gold. It's not too bad. I've cleared out down to here, and the more I clear, the more line of sight I'll get on Enderman. Pardon me. And of course, the more line of sight I got on Enderman, the more Enderman I can annoy. I have built this little thing. I put my thing down, so that's all good. We're definitely going to have to come up with a build for warped blocks, because I've got quite a few. I don't know if there's any fancy. Oh, crimson lanterns from supplementaries. Ooh, deep slate lamp. That's quite nice. Yeah, there's some definite lamps available there, so that's good, because we're going to be harvesting a lot of this over the next few spots, you know, episodes. But right now I'm going to take these 5 and we are going to head back to the portal because it's free, and we are going to go back in and go home. And it's sunset, so if we get a wiggle on, we can get in and sleep before it's too late. Okay, so armed with all of this, I think we need to start looking at our building over here. Oh, hello. How are you? Yeah, not doing so well, are you, sir? Burn. Burny burn. Okay. All dead. Yeah. So what I had done between episodes, which I didn't show you before we started, was I had started putting this overhanging second layer on. I haven't put stairs up. This is where all of the stuff will come up. That's where the connector will come up that will give us a connection to our chest piles and everything. It will be a literal chest monster, this one. And we'll probably have stairs coming up here. We're going to have stairs going down as well into a basement area. A bit more about a basement later. And yeah, we are kind of ticking along here now. Using the ender pearls, we can make the wireless terminal. Not worried about the wireless terminal right now. We can make an ender affinity essence, which I'm not worried about. We can make an inventory connector, and that is something we're definitely going to want to use. But obviously there's waystones, all that kind of stuff. This is one of the things we are definitely going to need. This gives access to the network required to connect terminals. So we are definitely going to need one of these, and for that we're definitely going to need some of that. So we might as well get on, and let's grab a little bit of oak just get a stack of those. I can stick that in there. Now if I am making a inventory connector, and I'm not worried about the framed or filtered variety, that will do me. I need to make those first. So for that I'm going to need a bit of that. Oh, hello. No. For that I'm going to need a chest or two, but we'll just do the one. We're going to want some of those. I'm going to need some trapdoors. So that's the thing. Right, let me like so, and then we can do that. And then we're going to need to do that, which will take all of those. That will give me 6 of those. Now, at the moment, they're not in this system because I've only got bulk items and items that I'm potentially going to have or want a lot of, like dyes and things going forward. So we're going to need to make a inventory connector. I'm going to need a diamond, and they will be next door. Now I'm still in two minds about whether to bring my precious items vase through, because, you know, it's full of precious items. And I've just remembered there is a charms thing in there as well. That could be useful. Right. You are missing a chest. And that will give me that. Will give me that. We can take that. Let's try this with yeah, I know what I'll need to do. So that will go in there, and that will dig up. Don't know why I went down to. We'll leave that one in. But I will whack a piece of top in there. We'll pop you on there. Does that need to go? Oh, that's awkward. Is that going to work like that? I wonder. Because that needs to go into there, and that will come up like so. But I also need it to connect downwards, which probably suggests that I'm going to need 2 of those, and it's going to need to be there perhaps. But then that's going to be awkward there, isn't it? Wait a minute. Right, take you out of there. We'll take you and we'll put you in there. There should be somewhere kicking around in all of this lot. Yep, that can just go in there for now. Doesn't really matter. And that can go like that. We're going to stick just a block there. I'm going to stick you on that, and that, yeah. We're going to want a framed one, aren't we? Okay, that's fine. And then we're going to take you out of there and pop you on there. That's how that will go, and then we'll have one there as well, but it'll be a framed one. But for now, I'm going to keep like that. And get rid of those. Right. So I need a framed connector, which is basically another one of those. Okay, another diamond. It's going to be expensive in diamonds, especially when I don't have many, but, well, you know, it will be worth it in the long run, I suspect. So let me make another one of those, make it framed so it can go in here and connect to that, and we'll be good and happy. Back in a sec. Right, that did not work. I don't know why it did not work, but it did not work. So I think the next thing I'm going to try, because I'm going to need one anyway, is an inventory connector. So I'm going to need one of them, which we've got everything except the redstone torches. I'm going to need another diamond anyway. I'm down 3 diamonds already. That framed connector will almost certainly come in 1, 2, 3 at some point, but not today, which is a shame, but there you go. But we'll do that. We're going to need another chest and an ender pearl. Right, now, first stupid question. That just works. I didn't even need that. And presumably, well, we'll find out, won't we? That just connects straight up there. Wow. Okay. So you can go back where I got you from. Well, actually. Oops. Right, that goes there. That one can go there, back where it belongs, and you can go over there where you belong. Doesn't really matter, but you know, it's just for looks. And those are surplus, which is annoying to say the least. Okay, well, still going to need stuff because we've got to work upstairs. But we've now got this connected in properly like that. That's going up and will connect up there nicely to whatever we put in up there. Obviously we can also put more of these in up there if we need to, once we've kind of filled this area. And yeah, let's make another one of those if I can. Just a chest, any chest will do. And some of those, and a few more of them. Okay, then find me an empty barrel. Again, I'm not expecting to get this all done in one foul swoop, but it's a new mod that I'm not familiar with, and but if I put that barrel there, for example, and just connect that to the back, and then I fill you up with nether things, just because. We should, in theory, be able to go down and see the contents of that barrel in the system as well. Now, I don't want to use those. I would actually prefer to use things, but there you go. Yep, we have nether stuff. Excellent. Right, which means all of that lot can be connected in, but at the moment it's at the cost of diamonds. So let me have a look at Tom's again. Inventory trim connects inventories with the inventory connector. So I think we need that and those for now. Another diamond, another redstone comparator, and we should be good, hopefully. I'm only down to my last. I'm down to my last 2 diamonds. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go diamond mining. That's the be all and end all of it, isn't it? Let's make another redstone comparator. Let's make 3 redstone torches. That would probably help. And make 1 of them. That's good. And then we're going to make an inventory connector, and need to make ordinary chests 1, 2, and 1 of them. Now one of these has got my connectors in. I will get the roof on and some stairs on, hopefully this episode actually, but right now I'm just, just experimenting. So if I take that out and stick this in, 12 free of 27 slots, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's right, because it's only that's the number of slots there are. But if I were to go 3, 4, 5, 6, then that allows me to do quite a bit more, I suspect. I do need to put all of that lot away, however. Right. Yeah, so let me go and grab another barrel from down there. It doesn't matter if it explodes everywhere, I'm still going to grab it. Come on, gimme. There we go, thank you. That's what I wanted. Now what I want to do is take this barrel. And the nice thing here is it doesn't matter what we do with them, because I fill this barrel up like so. And it should put it into the barrels. So if I come down here and grab that lot, has that worked? Doesn't look like it has worked. Connects inventories with the inventory connector. That is not doing what I thought it was going to do. Why? I mean, it's not a significant problem. It's just that these are marginally cheaper than these. And I thought they connected. I think I'm going to have to do a bit of double checking on that one, because I thought that was how that worked. Oh, hello, zombie pigman. Ow. Damn it. Because that 12 of 54 slots. Yeah, I mean, they should be in there. Let's have a look. There should be copper lanterns. Swap back to mundane food while I'm not using my spells. And Yeah, I'm not seeing... I know why I'm not seeing anything. Because you need... He's up there. You need the connector. Yeah, that makes all perfect sense when you actually start to play with it. Right, so we connect that into the network using that, and then everything off of that should work, I believe. Blob. Right, let's just check. Oh yes, yes. Excellent. Right, so I need to move all of these upstairs. So that's a thing that I will be doing, and wherever possible, I shall be thing, and then I'm going to come back once I've done that. A quick excursion. I need some grey hardened, well, grey terracotta as it's called. I wish they'd left it as hardened clay. It really, I don't think it needed changing, but no, well, there you go. We're stuck with terracotta now. But yeah, grey hardened clay. Just because I need a little bit more for the gable ends, and I am going to have living space in the roof of this in pretty much the same way that I do in the main house. So even though this is the bigger space of the two, but it kind of makes a certain sense to me that it's the bigger house of the two, because well, it's going to have the most stuff in it ultimately. So over here we should have my hole where I've been digging out the various terracottas, and the one I want is a light grey, but I think a stack will probably be enough, but I'll get maybe a couple just to be on the safe side, because you know it will stink if I'm like one block short. Let's see how we go, and then we are more or less transferred across, because I can use deep slate for pigs, can't I? Yeah. But level 15, I am cranking up the levels. I've got no idea what my total mana is, because I don't think... Well, I'll have to double check whether there's a way to display the numbers on there, because, you know, there's a little bit of... How do I put this? There is the school of thought that says that GUI-less Minecraft is good, and obviously Britannia is a classic example of an attempt at that, and then others that, you know, like a GUI, you know, quite a lot of people like a nice GUI, but right now what I want is a whole load of this, so I'm going to just run this through and I'll be back in a short while. Okay, we've got a lot of space in this building. I've moved the waystone inside so we can teleport straight into here. I have got a librarian wayposted as well, but we'll come to him another day, because I do want to use villagers to get some key enchantments, obviously mending being the main one. These don't require mending, but it would be nice to get some mending on some other bits and pieces. And maybe like some basic protections or whatever. In terms of... Now, I'm having a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? A integration issue here. This should, when I go on there, anything I type in there should appear in there. It does not appear to be, and neither there. Yeah, it's just not working quite as I'd like. However, let's come out of here. Let's go into there, and let me just have a look at shelf. What I was looking at was these for starters, so I'd like to have a bash at a few of those. Just make me full for now. And then, if I remember rightly, I should have, but I think they're the wrong word, support brackets. Yeah, I need to have a look in here again. This is going to be a bit of a pain if it doesn't integrate like that, but we'll live if it doesn't. So yeah, I just need to make those, don't I? Oak panels, oak slabs, and those. Give me some oak. Try if it helps if I can spell it. Just make me some of those, and then make me some of those. I think that'll be enough for now. And sleep. I just realised that outside it is dark. So yeah, the building is largely complete. Now I need to go and work out what's wandering around outside my house. Oh dear, we don't want none of you, sir. Spider, I'm more chill with. But exploding things, not my cup of tea. Oh, I mean, cactuses have grown and have flowered. That's all good. Right. So let's go back and have a look at what I was going to do over here before I was rudely interrupted. So we've got these supports, which I think will go really well like that, just on the corners. And then you've got these backpack shelves. Now, I don't know. No, they are not going to work, but they may... they may work. Well, I suppose there's some questions to ask before I start getting excited about them. I wasn't certain whether they'd work, which obviously is a good reason not to make a whole load of backpack shelves, but you can get a few of these in just to give this that nice little supported look, and I could go into the middle. I think that's... hang on, what's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. So that would be the middle as well on that one. Probably around the side as well. We'll get a little bit more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. There, like that. I mean, it's round the back, you barely see it, but it's got a massive great roof on it. It's got an overhang. It butts up to this. The plan I want to do is I'm going to get the entrance to this kind of linked in, I think, to the cellar over there and block this off, and then we'll have a wall that runs across here. So short of something walking over the roof, we shouldn't have any significant issues. Do like that. I think that will that was actually on the middle anyway, so that's all good. Now, what is that? That's from Builders. Let me just have a look. I'm sure there was a... Well, you'll see if it exists. If it doesn't exist, then you won't. I mean, can't really make any more sense than that, can I? No. What about supplementaries then? Supplementaries, got the nice hanging signs, so that could be a thing. Ooh, flags. Didn't know we had those. We'll probably be making use of those, and maybe even the doormat, because, you know, we should really, we'll get a bit of that flax going and we'll be fine. Flower boxes could be interesting, but again, not what I'm actually looking for at this second. No, okay. I could have sworn we had a different shelf, but it doesn't matter. We can work with what we've got. Let's go and just do a little bit of a test then. Did I not pick up any flower pots? I mean, clay, but I probably haven't even made any. Okay, let's go with flower box, and let's have a look at how these attach to outside windows. Perfect. All right, let me get a few more of the bits and pieces thrown together, and I shall be back to show you the finished article. Well, I am happy with that. That really pops to me. It doesn't clash with that building. It's got a similar build style to it. It's got a lot more space, and I think that is going to be a thumbnail for this episode, because we're probably getting pretty close to completion on this episode. Anyway, these things hold 3 items each, so, you know, just stack them in there. We need to get a nice thing. We need to do some landscaping outside. Interior wise, we need to get some workstations set up. There is an issue with this, and this is this. Look at this. Spruce logs at 6. There's only 3 spruce logs. I don't know if this is somehow misconnecting. I think I know what the problem is. I think I know where. I think I know how. Do I? I mean, that is surely above. That is surely above this. Anyway, I need to go upstairs anyway, but hello, let's walk around this side. Still needs lighting properly. No, that shouldn't be a problem. That should not be connected to the stuff beneath. Maybe it's because there are 2 of these. I may try and replace that with... You've got nothing in you, have you? So let's give it a try. Does that still work? Did I waste a diamond? I don't think that is now connecting up there, which is interesting. So I suppose the big question is, do I take these out and use these, which are actually relatively cheap? Let's make a few and just try that one out. So this is probably running a bit long, but you know, such is life. Right, I need oak, probably. Let me grab some of you. Let me convert you over. Let me make myself a whole bunch of... let's just make 8 chests. That should be more than adequate. I think I've actually got some chests upstairs, but that's fine. And then we can go and 2, 3 maybe, like that. And that's wrong, straight off the bat. And right, let's try that, shall we? Right, I've just basically gone mad, haven't I, with stuff. I didn't need half of the things that I have put in there. And if I look at spruce now, it's still showing us 6. Why are you showing us 6 when there's only 3? I don't understand. Let's have a look at cobble then. Cobble is showing us 90. It's doubling that up, and I don't know why. Wasn't doing it. Wasn't doing it when it was connected there. Yeah, it's correct when it's there. It's via this, which is throwing us out. Alright, I'm going to have to do a little bit of work, I think, trying to work out what's going on here, because I think this inventory connector is at fault. So maybe... oh no. Maybe we do that. Now again, that's got a whole load of slots. If I were to put you in there, it's doubled up again. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh well, that's one for another time, isn't it? Currently it is working, it's just misreporting me everything that's in here. You know, the birch will probably show us 2. Birch, yes, and there's actually only 1. Okay, well, on that note, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you soon, and bye for now.